The Canon EOS R6 Mark II, Sony A7 IV, Nikon Z6 II, Fujifilm X-H2S, and Nikon Z8 are the most popular cameras for wildlife photography of 2025, but which is the absolute best? We are going to compare them to each other and score them in various categories, with some categories holding more weight than others. In the end, we'll decide which is the best one based on the final score, and we will declare the absolute winner. Let's dive in. First, we are going to compare them on the durability category, which has a multiplier of 2. The Canon EOS R6 Mark II is a well-built camera with a combination of polycarbonate and magnesium alloy, offering excellent durability for its price range. It's weather-sealed, providing peace of mind in adverse conditions, but it's not as robust as some of its competitors. I give it a 7 out of 10 for durability. Moving on to the Sony A7 IV. This camera strikes a great balance between durability and comfort. It's solid but not overly heavy, with a magnesium alloy body that feels sturdy in the hand. However, its weather sealing, while improved, still doesn't match the top-tier models. I rate it 8 out of 10 for durability. Now, let's talk about the Nikon Z6 II. It's built with a magnesium alloy frame, offering a sturdy feel and good weather sealing. However, when compared to the Z8, it lacks some of the advanced features and build quality. I give it a 7.5 out of 10 for durability. The Fujifilm X-H2S has the best build quality among the cameras I've tested. It feels rugged and built to last, with all doors, dials, and hinges functioning perfectly. However, it's not as weather-sealed as the Nikon Z8, which might be a consideration for extreme conditions. I rate it 8.5 out of 10 for durability. Finally, we have the Nikon Z8, which is the clear winner in this category. Its magnesium alloy body is not only durable, but also weather-sealed to withstand harsh environments. It's lighter and smaller than the Z9, but retains the same level of robustness. I give it a 9 out of 10 for durability. The Nikon Z8, with its impressive 9 out of 10 score, takes the lead in durability, offering a perfect blend of ruggedness and weather resistance for wildlife photographers. Next, we are going to compare them on the zoom range category, which has a multiplier of 2. The Canon EOS R6 Mark II comes with a 24, 105mm zoom lens, offering a versatile range for wildlife photography. However, it lacks the reach that some photographers might need for distant subjects, making it less ideal for capturing small animals or birds at a distance. I give it a 6 out of 10. Moving on to the Sony A7 IV. It's equipped with a 28, 70mm zoom lens, which is good for general photography but falls short when compared to the longer zoom ranges of its competitors. Its zoom capabilities are decent but not exceptional for wildlife. I rate it a 5 out of 10. Now, let's talk about the Nikon Z6 II. It features a 24 70mm zoom lens, which is quite similar to the Canon's in terms of range. While it's a solid choice for general photography, it doesn't provide the extended reach necessary for capturing wildlife at a distance. I give it a 5.5 out of 10. The Fujifilm X-H2S stands out with its digital zoom function that uses the camera's 40.2 megapixel sensor to deliver up to 2x digital zoom with little to no loss in resolution when recording video in 4K. This feature can be particularly useful for wildlife videography, although it's not as effective for stills. I rate it a 7 out of 10. Finally, we have the Nikon Z8, which, while not having a zoom lens in the kit, supports a high-resolution zoom feature that uses its 8K sensor for an electronic zoom. This allows for zooming in up to 2 times without significant loss in quality, making it a versatile tool for wildlife photographers needing to capture distant subjects. It's a game changer for those who can't afford to carry multiple lenses. I give it a 9 out of 10. The Nikon Z8, with its innovative high-resolution zoom feature, takes the lead in this category, scoring 9 points for its ability to provide extended reach without compromising on image quality, making it an excellent choice for wildlife photography. Next, we're going to compare them on the image quality category, which has a multiplier of 2.5. The Canon EOS R6 Mark II delivers excellent image quality with its 24.2 MP full-frame sensor, offering vibrant colors and pleasing tones. However, its sensor isn't stacked or backside illuminated, which might limit its dynamic range compared to some competitors. I give it a 7 out of 10 for its balance of performance and value. Moving on to the Sony A7 IV. It boasts a 33 MP sensor that provides more detail than its 24 MP rivals, making it a strong contender for those who need high resolution. Yet its autofocus system can be overcomplicated to configure, which might detract from the overall user experience. I rate it 8 out of 10 for its impressive detail and color reproduction. Now, let's talk about the Nikon Z6 II. Its 24.5 MP sensor offers superb image quality with excellent noise control, especially at high ISOs. However, it lacks the resolution of some of its peers, which can be a limitation when cropping images. I give it a 6.5 out of 10 for its solid performance but lower resolution. The Fujifilm X-H2S features a 26 MP X-Trans CMOS 5 sensor, producing beautiful images with natural colors. While it's not the highest resolution, its color science and film simulation modes are unmatched, providing a unique aesthetic. I rate it 7.5 out of 10 for its distinctive image quality and creative options. Finally, we have the Nikon Z8. With its 5.7 MP stacked CMOS sensor, it captures intricate details and offers phenomenal autofocus performance. The high resolution allows for extensive cropping without significant loss in quality, making it ideal for wildlife photography. I give it a 9 out of 10 for its outstanding image quality and versatility. The Nikon Z8, with its 5.7 MP sensor, takes the lead in image quality, scoring a 9 out of 10 thanks to its ability to capture fine details and its excellent noise control at high ISOs. Next, we are going to compare them on the battery life category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. The Canon EOS R6 Mark II is a powerhouse when it comes to battery life. During testing, Charles captured over 1,500 images on a single charge, showcasing its impressive endurance. However, it's worth noting that this camera doesn't support use while charging, which could be a minor inconvenience for some users. I give it 8 out of 10 for its excellent battery life, but the lack of charging while in use slightly brings down its score. Moving on to the Sony A7 IV, this camera uses the NPFZ 100 battery, which is rated to last around 580 shots on a full charge, or about 2 hours of 4K video. In my experience, this battery life is quite reliable, especially when compared to its predecessor, the Sony A7 III. However, for video or professional work, you'll want backup batteries, just in case. It earns 7.5 out of 10 for its good battery life, but the need for backup batteries slightly lowers its score. Now, let's talk about the Nikon Z6 II. This camera's battery life is better than advertised, with users reporting over 1,700 shots per charge when optimized for power saving. However, the official SEPA rating is only 340 shots, which might mislead some buyers. Considering its performance in real-world scenarios, I rate it 7 out of 10. It's a solid performer, but the discrepancy between SEPA ratings and real-world results is notable. The Fujifilm X-H2S boasts excellent battery life, with its NPW235 model of batteries. Users have found that even with stabilization mode on, the battery consumption is well managed, allowing for a full day of photography without needing a recharge. However, for video, the battery life might not be as impressive. I give it 8.5 out of 10 for its superior battery life in photography, but video users might need to carry extra batteries. Finally, we have the Nikon Z8. Despite some complaints about its battery life, my testing showed it lasting easily for 3-4 hours of capturing images and video without unexpected battery drain. However, some users have reported issues with battery life, suggesting potential variability in performance. Given its mixed reviews, I rate it 6.5 out of 10. It's not the best in class, but it's not as bad as some might claim. The Fujifilm X-H2S takes the lead in the battery life category with its impressive performance, earning 8.5 points for its excellent battery life in photography, making it the clear winner for those who prioritize long shooting sessions without the need for frequent recharges. Finally, we are going to compare them on the weather sealing category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. The Canon EOS R6 Mark II is a solid choice for wildlife photographers who often find themselves in challenging conditions. Its weather-sealed body allows for shooting in rain or snow, but remember, you might need to wait for the buffer to clear at high-speed shooting. I give it a 7 out of 10 for its weather sealing capabilities. Moving on to the Sony A7 IV, this camera has significantly improved weather sealing compared to its predecessor. It's been tested in snow and rain without issues, but some users report inconsistent IAF performance. I rate it 8 out of 10 for its weather resistance. Now, let's talk about the Nikon Z6 II. This camera has proven itself in harsh environments, from heavy rain to dusty safaris. However, changing lenses in extreme conditions is not recommended. It earns a 9 out of 10 for its robust weather sealing. The Fujifilm X-H2S boasts 79 weather-sealed points, making it highly resistant to dust and moisture. It's built for professional use in all weather conditions, but its shutter durability might not match the longevity of some competitors. I give it a 9.5 out of 10 for its exceptional weather sealing. Finally, we have the Nikon Z8. This camera is designed to withstand extreme weather, with full, high-performance weather sealing that keeps out dust, dirt, and moisture. It's a true workhorse for wildlife photography, offering peace of mind in any environment. It scores a 10 out of 10 for its unparalleled weather resistance. The Nikon Z8, with its score of 10, stands out as the winner in the weather sealing category due to its robust construction and comprehensive sealing, making it the ultimate choice for photographers facing the elements. Nice and tuners. The results of our comparison show each product shines in its own way, but the Nikon Z8 stands out with its score of 83.25. From my hands-on experience, the Z8 excelled in durability with its solid build and top-notch weather sealing, essential for any serious wildlife photographer braving the elements. Its high-resolution zoom capability is a game-changer, allowing you to capture those elusive, distant shots without compromising on image quality. With its powerful 5.7 MP sensor delivering stunning detail and color accuracy across a variety of lighting conditions, It truly outshines the competition, making the Nikon Z8 my go-to recommendation. Now, let's briefly highlight the other contenders. The Fujifilm X-H2S, scoring 76.75, impressed me with its superior battery life and unique film simulation modes perfect for long shoots. The Sony A7 IV, with a score of 69.25, stood out for its detailed image quality, although its zoom range left room for improvement. Both the Canon EOS R6 Mark II and the Nikon Z6 II offered solid performances, particularly in durability and weather sealing, scoring 66 and 66.25 respectively. While each of these cameras brings something valuable to the table, the Nikon Z8 edges them out, offering an unmatched combination of features for wildlife photography.